Alright guys, in this video let me discuss about doubly linked list. I have one node class here and then another is doubly linked list class. Okay, so let us start coding with the node classes. Okay, inside node we are going to put a string and then node, which is predecessor, and then node, the successor. Okay, now let's create the constructor of that node. Okay, is public node, and inside that we are going to pass the data itself. Okay, the data that we are going to take from the users or the input. Okay, now the box is ready, this node is ready. Now let's go and work on the linked list side. In a single linked list we did head only. Okay, but this time we are going to create one more node, which is the tail. Okay, you can give name, the head one is first and then tail is the last, or whatever way you want to name, you can do that. But here I'm just using head and tail. Okay, let's code the method public void. So add in first. Okay, add in first. In this case, what do you want to add in first? In the first position, some data, right? The type of the data is string. Okay, so now, so we have to create node there, right? Node insertion, the would be inserted node. Okay, so new node, and inside that we are going to pass the data here, right? This data we are passing it here. Okay, now, okay, if let's check, if head equals null, then head equals to insertion. Okay, simple. And then because it's empty, it's null, right? It's null, that's why head directly points to insertion, which is this one here. Okay, now at the same time, if you also point insertion by tail, that is the best idea. Okay, so head is also pointing insertion, which is the new node, and then tail also points the insertion, which is the new node. Okay, then after it returns. Okay, its job is finished. And if that is not the case, do something else. Okay, and what is that else part? When it is not null, that means insertion dot successor should point to head. Okay, and that head predecessor should point to which one? Should point to insertion. Okay, then after that head, the main head should point to insertion once again. Okay, so this is done there. Doubly linked list DLL, new DLL. Let me create the instance object of this one. Okay, so after this, let me call the method add in first. Okay, this time sat mat. Okay, cat sat on mat. Maybe I want to put one more thing here. Okay, DLL dot add in first on. Okay, cat sat on mat. Okay, let me make one method here. Public void print DLL. Okay, print DLL one way first. Okay, let's check that, and that should be given to head. Okay, head here. Then after while, when current not null, then do what? Print it. What you print? That current dot data. Okay, then after, what do you need to do? You need to pass that object towards right side, and it moves to right side. Okay, let me call this one DLL dot print DLL. Okay, now that should print all cat sat on mat. In which order? Please check. Okay, now mat on sat cat, because this is all added first. This one is added first, then after this one is before that mat, this one sat before on. That's why it works. Let me change this one. Okay, print from last. Okay, I'm going to give tail here. Okay, and rest all is good. Now what I need to do here, I need to call print from last. Okay, yeah, print from last. Now what do you think this method should print? Okay, it's going to print only cat. So what is the problem here? Let's try to find out the problem. Predecessor, right? Now it should print everything, okay? Cat sat on the mat. That means in the beginning it was printing in its own order. Now it is printing from the last. Thank you.